Hello, we are finally at the last 3 ascensions, 13, 14 and 15. Before we start going through them, let's just have a look at what the difficulties actually are. So, first of all, the biggest part of the difficulty is that on higher ascensions, every new floor increases the enemy attack and health by 1% per floor per ascension. This stacks up really hard as the game goes on, which is why the higher ascensions are so much harder. And per ascensions, we take increased elemental damage, enemies gain extra resistance, bosses and elites have more health, we get less light so no buffs, enemies attack faster, we take more elemental damage, enemies have more movement speed, we lose even more light, all bosses gain attack and defense, all operators cost +1 hope, all enemies gain 10 resistance, again, we gain a random cursed relic on the 3rd floor, and we take even more elemental damage. All of these stack together. And finally, the ones that I haven't unlocked yet are 1 deployment limit reduction, and even more elite and boss health and attack. These all stack together to make it way harder than it was back in IS-3. I always take the random squad at the start. It's possible to go without it, but then I need to take really specific operators that are not useful later on, and I lose a 4-star out of it. So I prefer just rolling the gacha. I don't die too often. Symbiosis is the only stage that can really kill me. Yeah, Jai is enough. I don't need a second melee operator on the 1st floor. Extra money, very nice. Symbiosis, the dog stage, is the only one that's really dangerous early on. There should be another slug, yeah. No duck. Why do I start with 5 out of 6 lives? The hell? Boo-boo. I used to take Gummy or Donor, but I don't find either of them too useful anymore. A hard defender just does more for me. Reduced deployment limit. This is great because the deployment limit does not matter early on. And we get a free win emergency. Okay, pretty good start. I wonder if we'll get to see Totter shoot a dog. Honestly, he's not too useful as a sniper here. I really want snipers that stun, so Mei and Ambrio. And after that I want something with AoE, like Pinecone or Shirayuki. If I got an infinite amount of sniper recruits, he'd probably be my 5th or 6th pick. But at least his attack is fairly high, so he can hit past enemy defense. Not that that matters for a swag stage. Extra art damage, so we might as well upgrade Budenku. Not that I had any better option. And yeah, always get the knight. I'm going to throw him away, but he's a useful body. Stun mine is awesome. We don't have any hope, so we can't really get anything out of the caster. Reroll. We can't get too much use out of this. We'll get the deployment limit. Also, I was losing life points because of the challenge last floor. I didn't treat it properly. There's no point in taking the bottom path through the emergency, because it leads to a shop and I have no money. But we can go here. If we get a bunch of chests, we can alter our course towards the shop. So bottom line is better. Damn, they're tanky. Damn, I almost died to the stupidest stage in IS-3. I shouldn't have rushed the queue on the first spider so much. That's what made it so dangerous. I could have taken some time and set up better. We are not any better money-wise, so we are leaning towards getting the free item over the shop. Anything less than 24 ingots and we skip the shop. It's kind of stupid, but I think this is the hardest stage on the second floor. It spams a bunch of enemies really quickly. All of the other ones are really slow. No, thank you. Yeah, 5 ingots, so we're skipping the emergency. Even though we get an item from the emergency, it's not worth the compared to the item node. We have 3 options in the item node. We can pick any item we want instead of just getting something at random. The value just doesn't compare. Okay, and the stage is over. My least favorite part of IS-3 is playing the floor 2 stages. They're kind of boring. You're really unlikely to die unless you mess up or get some horrible luck with the start. So they're kind of just busy work. Thankfully this is the last one. We don't want to use the single key we have. And we got an item anyway. Upgraded main. The item is good for summoners. I'm not sure if I'll get any value out of that. I'm not a fan of getting deep cover, if I can avoid it. 3 hope and any operator is an easy choice. I need... the more stuff I get on early, the longer I can hold on. Where's Umbriel? If we get another sniper recruit, that would be excellent. Bound teams are a scam. I just stack snipers. ASPD. Back off. Ah, RNG. That makes deep cover much more usable. On the other hand, this item is actually useful, so we're going to go with that. Oh yeah, of course, now Euro 7. This makes the stage longer. Best path is top, so ideally we can get 4 fights and then safe house. Do we have a recycling option? We don't know. This item also isn't worth getting. wonder if Totter does alright against the spiders. I doubt it. I have no idea why I set JS2 for this stage. S1 is still better. In any case, May can basically solo the runners with little help. So everyone else can just be on spider duty. Nice damage. So the normal one has 1500 damage on this difficulty. It's not a problem, we have the dice power and everything. Totter plus Umbrio worked well enough. A completely useless item to me right now. A need to Umbrio is wonderful on the other hand. If we get the chapter 10 stage, JS healing is enough. Maybe Podenko will help with it. But healing effectiveness items really help in general. Yeah, oops. Dogs really rush on this stage. I shouldn't have deployed Umbrio so early. Should have went with Bubble first, that would have prevented JS deploy, and then I would have had enough DP to set up everything, and that would have avoided the leak. Regardless, the emergency of this stage is best avoided with this kind of squad. E to Jaya. That's a free win. Yeah, we don't want to change anything. Just ignore the 2x in the back for a while, since they're not an immediate threat. Kill the ones in the front, and then deploy some operators there. We don't really have a reason to use Umbrio's skill yet. She'll just target the X behind. And we kind of want to ignore them. We just have her here for her normal attack, basically. Yep. The knight will survive too. That's great. Now I'll have to find another stage to get rid of him later. Probably the easiest emergency on this floor. The X takes so long to move that the stage is just down -2 enemies to begin with. And because it's so slow, since you can ignore the X, the minus DP regeneration in emergency doesn't matter much. I guess it's time we get a medic. A 4th sniper. If I were to pick one, would be Shirayuki or Pinecone. And now we go down to get an extra fight. I did claim Jaya's healing is enough for this stage, so let's put that to the test. Jaya should be on the night side. No need to deploy just yet. It's to block on both sides. Prevent any damage from a moment. Okay, the car has been sniped now. Oh, I missed this walk. Oh, it got cut anyway. Awesome. Once the stun ends, we use the slow. We'll hold anyway, but I want to try and preserve the knight's health. I'm not going for the knight ending, but the longer he lives, the longer he's useful to me as a body. Oh, everyone survived. Just barely. Do I want Click or Shirayuki? Let's get Click. Instant E2, yup, or 3 lives. E2 means less leaks, so let's get that. So this item puts me on a useless path. I don't really like downtime recreation in IS-3. I think the node is the best path, but that probably costs a key, because that configuration usually does. So I guess that leaves us with the top. Emergency dispatch. We're sending Bubble. It may seem like an odd spot, since we have so little block. It does matter, but not on every stage. With the knight helping, it's not too critical. There's a lot of stages like this where enemies just sit around, so stacking a bunch of range damage is pretty useful on them. Though this stage is always a free win. I don't think there's any ending that will give us much trouble with this squad. Totter can just snipe the double boss fight, and the other ones don't have any range threat. Upgraded medic. Second medic, caster, guard attack. Godlike sniper book first. Let's reroll and see if we can get anything better. Vanguard is great, because we have a lot of shit to deploy, and we'll get a perfumer for later. We don't need her in the squad right now. Do I want a wood for these 3 items? Ring, guard attack, and the rug. Nah, I'll wood him later. Don't think I'll need Orchid. Yeah, this call is perfect. Let's go. So the plan here is basically just going to be block the boss with Jaya and then win. Not a very complicated plan, I know. And in the meantime, the ranged operators will kill everything else. Now we're just waiting to see where the boss is going. Okay, so he's going here. No, that doesn't reach. Whatever then. Jaya is not gonna lose. He doesn't need help. Totter can't reach anything useful. Yeah, this is basically the squad. We're going to put the other operators here to kill dogs, but this has already won. The thrower is harmless because Jaya only has 1 block, and he's already blocking the boss, so all the bows that the thrower spawns are just gonna sit there until the boss dies, and they don't threaten anything. The black stuff are harmless because the boss will die before they reach the blue box, and operators prioritize the dogs anyway, because they have a shorter path. So yeah, E2 Jaya is an easy win on this stage for me. Business as usual. It's a bit more annoying if I don't have E2 Jaya, but you can always just get him in range of a medic. Same interaction as the boss. The bows land under Jaya, but they can't hit Jaya, so they're useless. Because they're melee enemies. And Jaya can just kill it easily. I have a lot of high cost operators, so E2ing Myrtle might be worth it. Second defender or deep cover. Both options are kind of useless, to be honest. I guess we will go with deep cover. If we get both dodge books, her dodge buff can be useful. Extra long path. Pretty good rolls this run. I don't think there's a 4th floor emergency I can't clear right now, so we'll probably hit that. From there, we go down the bottom path, where we clear, and then we enter another shop, which we'll probably would. Okay, this is a great path with a ton of fights. This is probably the most dangerous fight. Okay, this squad should work fine. Don't need Myrtle for this map. So we set up Mei so we can place Bubble here, and she will just shoot the normal enemies coming instead of the bullies Bubble is blocking. We'll let the first bully whoop once before we block it. We can just kill this thing now because it's annoying. Pretty decent damage. Set up the spawn kill for the rat. Oh, oops, I ran out of time. I thought he was gonna whoop one more time for some reason. Oh, the boss is stun immune apparently. It does not matter. I kind of lack something to deal with the shield dudes well. I also didn't need Budenku's help with the boss. I should have kept her next to Mei, like this. Oh well, whatever. That was mostly down to me being sloppy. Second caster. I really don't care. But we have the arts damage buff, so we might as well take it. This is the hardest stage. On this floor, we have silence from Budenko, so we don't need Jaya silence. Bobo can go in the dump for this one. Yeah, this should be fine. This stage is kind of convenient for me, since I need to kill the knight anyway. And this stage kind of does that on its own. That was a dumb deploy. No idea why I did that. It's fine to wake up the second one. The large range squad kind of trivializes this stage. Starting DP is great. We can dump Myrtle. Free win stage. Would appreciate more gold chests though. Yeah, no need to change anything. The reason I keep taking Myrtle out and I don't need her is that I want to have the largest fighting squad possible, and if I think I can get away with not taking Myrtle, I will. So I can get more operators that can actually do something after the first 10 seconds. This is one of those stages that's going to make me very sad, because Totter has this great passive to shoot invisible enemies, and he won't be able to use it because of all the other enemies that get in the way. Though I think he should prioritize the invisible dude over the shield dudes. Big emphasis on Think. I haven't really checked their weight. Yeah, this dude has lower weight than the Legion apparently. Oh, they have the same weight, so he's attacking the closest to blue box. I see. Not ideal. Not that it matters for this clear, I was just curious on how Totter will work here. The absence of chests kind of sucks, considering how many fights we got, and that we're heading for a shop. I do intend to rob the shop anyway, but I'd much rather buy everything, re-roll and then rob it. No items that buff Cutter. We might skip Cutter this run, with all the ranged power we have, and go for Moose. Moose is great for debuffing the boss. Wonder Wand, but we don't have a key. So we repeat this fight, but an easier version of it now. Oh my god, a chest. I cannot believe those exist in this game. I should probably retreat Totter, because I want the X to kill the knight. It's time to get rid of him. Yeah. We're taking Totter out. The knight can't be healed, so he'll just die. Let's not waste the X health too early. Really useful stage. It's the easiest stage to kill the knight on. The other way I do it is I stun a stingray on one of the stages with stingrays, and then I have to watch it beat the knight to death for 2 minutes. Good thing this stage exists. I really appreciate it. 6 shield or 2 squad limit? Absolutely squad limit, no question. And we're doing the same boring stage again, but with even more operators. Supporter tickets are useless to me. And we go for the shop, of course. Specialist, Ethan. Always Ethan. Extra lives. Sniper, Pinecone. Pseudo E2 Myrtle. Defender attack. 8 health. We're getting 8 health. And we're re-rolling the shop. Yeah, and now we're going to loot everything. Let's just get rid of the money. We'll get rid of Pure Stream for this fight. Who do I take out so I can put in Pudding? Too useful, too useful, too useful. I guess Pinecone. Okay, this should be an easy win. That's fine. We'll kill them later. Better tile. Stay still, please. Oh, that wasn't even needed. A pity. Should all be fine. I might leak those two, because the ranged ones have lower defense. Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen. That's fine. I already got more than 2 items from this stage. Stay still, please. Honestly, I'm fine with leaking a few lives. I got a few lives from this shop anyway. Because on top of all the items we get from the shop, we can also get an item from the fight where itself, and we can get a recruit. Great value. Always worth doing. E2 Pinecone, extra dice, execution, this is great for the boss, extra healing, great for the boss, buff for Myrtle, great for nothing, but we do have it. Squad size limit, Sarkas, this is the only option, the other two are completely worthless to me. We got to promote 2 operators, Ethan and Pudding. Life point was being doubled is kind of annoying. So now we just want to avoid annoying stages. This gives you a curse, we don't want that. 4 hope is completely useless, but the other one is still worse. Okay, so the only annoying part is I can't avoid this fight. We'll go Piper, safe house to minimize the amount of fights we do, because this floor is kind of dangerous. Oh, this is a Piper stage, it doesn't matter. Has anyone ever had a duck or bear spawn on this stage? I don't think I've ever seen one. 2 chests, completely useless. Is there even a shop on this floor? Will Pudenko get one shot? Yeah, probably. Perfumer won't though. If Perfumer almost got one shot, then no ranged operator survives that. So we're gonna need to tank it and descent too. It's easier to just wait for the shot. Yeah, I think Ambrio might survive it. A bit too late for it to matter either way though. I can't use Ambrio as one of the chests alive, she's just going to target the chest. It's not a big deal, to be honest. This kind of made the stage look harder than it is. That's more of a product of me playing it poorly than anything else. I didn't deal with the AON enemies properly, so I had to keep redeploying operators all the time. Still an easy stage, even if I played it horribly. Three win, doesn't even matter. This is the easiest stage on the 5th floor, and on the 4th floor. And on the 3rd floor. Maybe there's easier stages on the 2nd floor. I really should have used May S1. Now I'm going to have to press buttons occasionally. Stay there, please. I wonder if I will leak that one. Because I let him move out. Oh yeah, execute an embryo. Never mind. This seems like an easy win. Let's just plan what we bring a bit. I don't need a defender for this stage. Bubble is mostly meant as an out of control counter. What do we have on the back burner? Deep cover. What items do we have? We don't have items with buff tentacles, so yeah, this is the squad we're going with. So basically, I just need to kill phase 1, then leak 20 enemies, and then kill phase 2. That's how this usually works. I have 13 lives. The basic plan is to stun the boss, and then Moose can debuff him, which reduces the damage. And it becomes a manageable clear from there. Pinecone and Pudding are to be used to clean up trash. They may not be used at all, depending on how the stage goes. Oh yeah, I should have put something there. Oops. Stun this, because click will die. Ethan's about to die. Split the damage to avoid a one-shot. Yeah, there we go. And now we slowly redeploy our crap. Boss one-shots everything. That's normal. I'm kind of used to his bullshit. Okay, that's enough kills. Now we can just let the boss walk around and shoot it later. Typical boss fight on this difficulty, honestly. That's how it usually looks like. Throw in a dice so it walks slower. And we'll drop a bunch of operators at once it starts moving. First drop Myrtle. Wait for the shot. Okay, there we go. Then we drop Jaya. And dead. GG. Not the most horrible fight I've had. We only had 13 leaks. Usually I get something upwards of 20. I think there was a better way to set it up, but the boss killed me too quick for me to do anything. If I could get him stuck with Moose debuffing him and Jaya tanking him, then I have much better chances. But I kind of set up badly, I think. Oh well, a win is a win. 2 more to go.